Hawak sa hangin, pansin ko lagi na lang usok. Walang malinis, halos puro polusyon. Parang ako raw na konsumisyon.
Pinakamainit po sa kasaysayan ang naitalang average global temperature noong nakaraang taon. Sa Pilipinas, miss na ng ilan ang tagos sa butong lamig na madalas noong Enero pero tila ba absent ngayong taon.
Dr. Jose Rizal once said, ang kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan. This time, this quote has resonated deeply with Filipinos, symbolizing the belief that the brighter future is within reach through the hands of the youth. For generations, this message has served as a beacon of hope, urging young minds to contribute to the progress of society. But in today's world, with its rapidly escalating challenges, this quote takes on a more profound meaning. As the world faces mounting crises, climate change shift among them, the urgency of action has never been more pressing. The planet's survival is at stake, and humanity's future hangs in the balance. Rizal's words resonate louder than ever, underscoring the pivotal role of today's youth in shaping what comes next. Climate change has become one of the most pressing challenges of our time. At its core, it's a change in the Earth's temperature, weather patterns, and the natural conditions. But this isn't just a shift we've observed in the environment, it's a crisis we've created. Over time, what started as a gradual change has now grown into one of the greatest global threats we face. And yet, despite its severity, many of us still don't fully recognize that climate change is a direct result of our own actions. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and reckless waste disposal. These everyday choices are not just minor inconveniences. They are setting in motion a series of irreversible changes that may intensify, causing irreversible harm in the decades to come. For Generation Z, these words carry a weight that calls for urgent and meaningful action. As they inherit the challenges of a rapidly changing world, the questions now arises. How can the younger generation prove themselves as a true hope of the nation? Or perhaps, is it really the youth who hold the key to solving these monumental problems? In this venture, we spoke to several students. How does climate change personally affect your life as a part of the younger generation?
As part of the younger generation, climate change personally affects me in various ways such as the global warming na nagdudulot po ng extreme heat sa atin, na kung saan nakaka-apekto sa ating daily routines and health as it causes dehydration or heat-related illnesses po sa atin.
Do you believe in the saying, ang kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan in the context of climate action? Why?
Yes, I do believe in the saying, but it also comes with the recognition that the youth cannot do it alone. While the younger generation possesses the creativity, energy, and passion to drive climate action, we must also learn from the older generation's wisdoms and past mistakes. By addressing the flaws of previous approaches and fostering collaborations between generations, we can amplify our efforts to create lasting solutions, because together, we can work toward a more sustainable and equitable future.
As a member of the younger generation, how do you personally demonstrate that you are part of the hope for a better future?
I show that I am part of the hope for a better future by painting that raise awareness about climate change and encourage action. Through these paintings, I am to inform and inspire others to care about the environment. I also leverage social media to share knowledge and connect with people who are passionate about the same cause. By using my voice and available platforms, I contribute to the growing movement for environmental awareness and sustainable action.
How effective do you think writing essays, creating social media campaigns, or producing other creative works can be in spreading awareness about climate change?
Awareness. That's where it all starts. Every person has the capacity to understand and comprehend the urgency of climate change. Writing essays, creating social media campaigns, or producing creative works, these are more than just tools. They are instruments of education. They serve to promote understanding and instill a sense of responsibility. Through these meaningful platforms, we're not just raising awareness. We're lighting a candle of knowledge, and once that light is sparked, it has the power to illuminate minds, guiding us toward collective action. In the end, it's about bringing the truth to light, so that we can all see the path we must take to safeguard our future.
If you were to write an essay about taking action against climate change, what title would you give it?
If I were to write an essay about taking action against climate change, I think it would be titled Our Shared Responsibility Acting on Climate Change Today.
As we reflect on the profound urgency of the climate crisis, it's clear that the younger generation, often hailed as the hope for the future, is not alone in carrying the weight of this responsibility. While Generation Z may bear much of the expectation, the fight against climate change requires unity, collaboration, and shared action across all generations. The consequences of inaction are not pleasant, they are immediate and threatening our very survival. from extreme weather events to the degradation of our ecosystems, the reality is undeniable. As we close this discussion, it's vital to recognize that awareness is just the first step. The power to change lies within each of us, the youth, the elders, and everyone in between. Through the use of creative outlets like essays, social media, and collective advocacy, we can spark the dialogue, inspire meaningful action, and shift the course of our future. However, this change won't come from just words. It will come from action. Action that unites us all, regardless of age, to protect our planet and its precious resources. So the question now is, as part of the younger generation, how can you demonstrate that you are part of the hope for a better future?